Hello, so welcome back. In this session, we're going to focus on the IK arms. What I would like to do, just hide the F keys for now. Press H, and that's it. And I want to bring the IKs, snap them to the to those shoulder joints, upper arm joints. Here we go. And let's expand them. Let me turn off the shapes. Here we go. And what I like to do, go to Skeleton, create IK handle option box, reset our settings. We can do it in here as well, but there are other joints on the way, so I'm just going to click on the upper arm, control click on the wrist, and we've got an IK handle. And what this does, it enables us to actually bend the IK joints. I'm going to call this L underscore arm IK handle, and then L underscore arm IK effector. That's invisible, but let's make sure that's named as well. And we'll do the same on the other side. Skeleton, create IK handle, but let's expand the right arm first. Here we go. Skeleton, create IK handle. First one, and control click the wrist. I made a mistake. I should have brought the IK arm back to the shoulder. So I'm going to press Control Z to go back. Holding on to V, middle mouse button to snap, which is this one. Okay, now let's go back to IK. Upper arm, control click wrist, and we've got that too. Now let's create controls. And what we would like to do, a box control is a good choice. And that's it. Let's make it slightly bigger. Something like this. We can check to see whether there are any others. Actually, maybe there is a hand control somewhere, or a hand shape. I don't see any. So anyway, we'll stay with the cube. I'm going to duplicate one for the other side. I'm just going to hide the other side one, and then that's it. We'll live with this guy. So this one is L arm IK CTRL, and that's it. Freeze the transform. I'm going to grab the name, Control C, group it to itself, CTRL GRP. So that's the group. And what I would like to do, select the group, shift select the wrist IK, select the group, control click on the wrist IK here. I don't want to deal with the viewport. I'm going to work in the outliner. So IK control group, control click on the wrist IK and go to modify, match transforms, match all transforms, and press apply. So we've got something like that. So we matched it. Our IK is pointing down like that in object mode. And then what I will do, I will select the left arm IK, middle mouse, drag and drop it under the left arm IK control. So the left arm IK control becomes the parent of the arm. So this one is R L arm, yeah, R arm IK handle. That's it. And then we turn the group on. I'm just going to copy the name, and this one is R arm IK control. Freeze transform, group it to itself. R arm IK control group. That's it. We select the R arm, shift select, control click on the R wrist IK joint, go to modify, match transform, match all transforms, and then we would like to expand it and middle mouse drag and drop the arm IK handle under the R arm IK control. So we've got those two done. This is the R arm IK effector. So naming is done, which is quite cool. And then what we would like to do, we are doing this, but we also want to be able to rotate the wrist later on. So we would like to select the control click on, for example, for the left, control click on the left wrist and go to constrain orient option box. Reset our settings without maintain offset. Press apply. I hope we got it right. That's it. And the same for the R arm IK control. When I shift click on the plus button, it expands the entire hierarchy. So R arm IK control click on the R wrist IK joint, press apply. That's it. Cool. And the next thing we're going to do, I might actually also hide the entire clavicle for now. Just leave the IKs. Okay. The next thing we're going to do, we need to have some form of an elbow control. Let me just bring these guys back to where they were. Okay. So let's go to our controllers, and we're gonna look for something with the volume, so we can see it from all angles. This could work. Let me just see. Yeah, that's good. We're going to do this. Here we go. Freeze transformation. I'll have a duplicate copy for the other side. L elbow twist CTRL. Let's copy the name. Control G, Control V underscore GRP, and that's it. What we would like to do, select the control group, shift select the elbow and press P. And then what happens when a group is, or an object, doesn't matter, is a child of another one. When you zero out the transformations of the group in here, it aligns itself with the joint. So I'm going to do the same thing. For now, I'm just going to leave it there. We'll come back to that. I'm going to do the same thing with this guy. Press H. What was the name? I'll grab the name. This one is R elbow twist control group. Sorry, control. And then group it to itself. Group. And then we'll select the group, shift select the R arm elbow or R elbow, press P. So the group first and then the parent second, and then zero out the transformation. We've got those two. And then what we will do, we'll go to the top view. I'm gonna turn on my mesh, something like this. I'll select the I'll find those groups, So our elbow wrist group. Okay, and that's the elbow, and this one is the elbow. I'll okay. Actually, I should be in the object. Here we go. That's great. Okay, what I'll do, I'll push it back. Say roughly 90. The same thing with this guy. Where is that elbow? 90. And then I'll, what I like to do from the top view, you know this arrow facing this way, I want to just get it closer to the wrist. If I just press the plus icon, something like this. We want to arrange it in a way that we don't have any pops in the IK. So we're in this plane. So translate, this one is roughly 30. And the same with the minus 30. And that's it. Now we've done those two. What we would like to do, select those groups, this one, Shift P to take it out of the hierarchy, and then select the elbow group, Shift B to take it out of the hierarchy. Okay. So with that in mind, if I select the, what we'd like to do, we'd like to select the elbow control and shift select the IK handle, and then or control click on the IK handle here. We're going to create a Paul vector constraint which will enable us to twist the elbow. So if I select the control and I need to find the left arm IK, so control first, control click on the left arm IK handle, go to constraint, but before we do that, let's check it from the front view. I'm gonna turn off the costume, just find the costume and press H so I can see it better, even the grid itself, and even these guys. Here we go. So now let's go back to the beginning again. We select this guy, it's been selected, and then we control click on the IK arm left arm IK handle, go to constraint, Paul vector. Okay, so there is no pop. And the same thing for the other one. Left elbow twist control, control click on the IK handle, go to constraint, Paul vector. So that's it. And then even if I was to verify this, if I turn on the if I turn on the upper arm FK control, you can see there are no pops in the joints, so they kind of follow each other. That's cool. And what I would like to do now, that's it. I want to make the IKs, the IK joints, left upper arm IK joint, the child of the clavicle, press P, so that goes under it. So when the clavicle rotates, we've got the IKs coming as well. And then the right upper arm IK joint, shift click on the clavicle, press P. So those guys are also doing that thing. That's it. And then we'll save the file. And the next thing is to let me just find our FKs. Okay, is to scale the FK joints, sorry, the FK controls. Actually, let's do it this way, like so. Go to Object. Actually, let's unhook the, sorry, unmask the joints, unmask the IK options. Oops, there is something, I think it's the miscellaneous one. Oh, it's this one, sorry. Okay, so the joints and the component handle objects are off, so we can easily select our curves. And then we can scale them down to fit them nicely into those arms, and provided that, you know, we also want to make sure the costume is on so that the animators can see it. For me at least, yours could be different. Okay, same thing for these guys. Right click component, and then we can fit those in. That's it. And then for the shoulders, or at least upper arms, I want to select everything. I don't want to miss anything. Deselect whatever you need to. And I'm gonna do a world X transform, sorry, a symmetry, so that I can push them out, and also go to a snap rotate relative 15 degrees. Um, Object. I need to pause for a second. Okay, I think I found the reason. I'm going to try and solve it with the move tool. And also I'll switch to the object mode. That's it. Sorry, just I've been fiddling around with this too much. Something like this. Okay. So the names are done. This one is the left arm IK control, so we're good with that. We could consider scaling this nicely, but for this big guy, that's enough. I think we've got everything. What we're going to do now, select all these control groups that we have, and then we're going to drag and drop them under the control groups under our rigs setup, which is right there above the root control. And let's test it. It's brilliant. Let's scale it. They're all scaled together with nothing, no problems. Thank you for watching.